Roger, there must be another way. This is stealing.
Look, love, I don't take it off anybody who needs it. Mrs. Chandler's loaded. She lives off her investments. 6 months that account's been there and she hasn't even used it. It's the same as that cricket club last time. 3 years. Look, I bet they'd even forgotten the money was there.
Lizzie, am I going mad?
Of course you're not, love, but the bloody Nola and the freak want you to think you are. You heard Zara. They want you to think you're going mad. They even tried to get you to kill yourself. That's Nola's handiwork.
But there's just one other thing I want you to do for me.
OK, Smith. But make it quick, eh?
Ow!
Smith shot her. Is she dead?
I'm afraid so.
Damn! I should have known Smith was up to something when she asked to see Mackenzie. Have the police been informed?
Yes, Joan Barfield's called them. They're on their way.
Good. Oh, I presume you've left an officer with the body. I don't want anything touched till they arrive.
Yes, of course. Ferguson's there.
Good. Where's Smith?
Meg's taken her to solitary. I still think she's in a state of shock.
Solitary? I don't think that's a very good idea.
Well, it's a normal procedure. She's pretty unpredictable at the moment. You're not suggesting we let her loose with the other women, are you?
No, but I think a single cell would be more appropriate.
She's obviously gone right over the edge. It could be dangerous. She could even try and kill herself.
Naturally, I expect you to see the cell is made quite safe. She spent too much time in solitary lately. It could have an even worse effect on her.
Yes, well, whatever you say, Mrs. Reynolds.
Well, I'd better take a look at Mackenzie before I do anything else. Mrs. O'Shea, tell Mrs. Morris about the single cell, would you?
You needn't worry, Mrs. Morris. I'm not going to bump myself off. Not now, anyway.
Why on earth did you do it, Bea? There must be a reason.
Oh, there was. A bloody good one. That bitch was trying to drive me mad. And she damn nearly succeeded.
What?
All those whisperings and voices in the night, it wasn't Debbie. It was Zara, with a little help from her friends.
I don't believe it.
Well, it's true, all right. Only Zara got cold feet when things started to get out of hand. And she told Lizzie.
Why on earth would she want to do something like that?
To drive me mad. I knew that thinking it was Debbie is the only thing that would make me crack. And the gun that Lizzie found planted in my cell, I mean, I was supposed to use it on myself.
But Zara hardly knew.
It wasn't her idea. She was having her arm twisted by Ferguson and Mackenzie.
Ferguson? Are you sure she was involved?
Well, who else? I mean, we don't exactly have two screws who think like her, now do we? And a screw has to have been involved. All that midnight prowling and so on.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah, well, no more. No more voices. And no more Debbie. I reckon you can only be taken in by something like that if you really want to be. Oh, and I wanted to be. I thought somehow my daughter and I could be together again. And they made me believe it could happen. And for that, I'll never forgive them.
Nothing's been touched, Governor. The gun is where Smith left it.
Good.
Shall I cover her?
No, I want things left exactly as they are. There's no more we can do for now.
There's something I think you should see, Mrs. Reynolds.
What's that?
Well, could be a tattoo. A lot of the women have that sort of thing in here.
That's not a tattoo. She's been branded.
I agree. And I don't remember her having it when she came in.
And it must have been done in here. My God, I thought I knew what to expect in this place.
Be okay.
She just shot and killed Mackenzie.
I reckon she would. Can't say I feel sorry for that bloody mongrel. She had it coming to her.
Now, that's beside the point.
How is she, Mrs. M? She must be feeling real crook after that.
She's all right, considering.
God, when I think of all the things she's been put through. Can I see her? She's going to lead her old mate now.
No, you can't, Lizzie. But I would like you to explain the situation. I mean, Bea has just told me the most extraordinary story. I don't know whether to believe it or not.
Well, it's all true. They made her do it. You've no idea what she had to put up with.
Then Mackenzie was involved with this thing with the spirits.
Yeah. She and Ferguson wanted Bea to kill herself. They planted that gun in our dorm.
And you took it to her, knowing the state she was in?
Well, I had to show it to her. It was the only way I could make her realise that she wasn't crazy.
I see.
Well, she was so far gone, she mightn't have believed me otherwise. She might have killed herself, she was so bad.
I think we'd better go to the governor and tell her the whole story, Lizzie.
Goodo. When they see why Bea did it, they'll go easy on her, won't they?
I don't think you understand the situation, Lizzie. Mackenzie's dead. Bea is in very serious trouble.
Yeah, but if I tell them, that'll help, won't it?
Well, Bea perhaps, but I don't know about you. I mean, taking the gun to the hospital was serious. I mean, it makes you an accessory before the fact. Did you think of that?
No. I didn't.
Congratulations, Moonbeam. It worked.
What are you talking about?
All those little spook tricks you've been playing on Smith. She just killed Mackenzie.
Killed her?
That's right. Something must have finally snapped, eh? Terrible, isn't it?
Oh, you made her do that.
Me? Oh, no. You were our contact with the spirit world, Moonbeam. You're the one who summoned up all those nasty dreams.
No! I told you I wanted to stop. I didn't want anything like this to happen.
Oh, but it has. And now Smith's never going to get out of here. You did a real good job.
Maybe she will get out. Maybe somebody will just stand up and say what's really going on round here.
And who's going to do that? Mackenzie's dead. But of course, there's always you, Moonbeam. I'm sure the governor would be very interested to know what part you played in it. Oh, but your trial's tomorrow, isn't it? I'm sure you wouldn't want to do anything to complicate matters and make trouble between now and then, would you?
So you see it with Bea, who could be lying dead now instead of that mongrel Mackenzie.
But do you really expect us to believe an officer was involved?
God, won't anyone listen to me? Do you think I'd do myself as an accessory just for nothing?
It is a good point, Mrs. Reynolds.
Yes, but true or not, it doesn't alter the fact that Smith has committed murder.
Only because she was going batty. If the doctors had been sent for earlier, she mightn't have been pushed so far.
Well, it's out of our hands now. But whatever happens, it appears Smith's got it in for Miss Ferguson, so her life could be in danger too. Come in. Take Birdsworth to a cell, would you, Mrs. Morris?
Of course.
Suck it to them, love, and don't let the buggers win.
Come on, Lizzie.
Well, I suppose you know what happened this morning.
Yes, Mrs. Reynolds.
Smith was obviously very disturbed, wouldn't you say?
Yes, I would. I was worried about her myself, you remember?
Yes. Do you remember the rest of our conversation?
Yes. You told me to stay away from her, and I did.
I thought her problems might have been triggered off by a suggestion from you.
Well, like I said, she got all carried away when I talked about the spirit world. The rest was all her own doing.
Are you sure of that?
How do you mean?
Well, I was wondering if another prisoner or an officer had suggested you play tricks on Bea. Make her think she was going mad.
Of course not.
Well, just a game, of course. A game that got a bit out of hand. I can understand that happening, you know.
Oh, no. I'm sorry for Bea, really I am, but things just got too much for her. She wanted to make contact with Debbie, and then it all got sort of twisted up.
I had nothing to do with it.